Hello.
We're back and we're finally inside. I think this is the first time we ever
did one inside. This is my bedroom.
I don't live here. I don't know why she said my bedroom. Like, this is her apartment.
This is my apartment. This is my bedroom.
This is her apartment. We are in her bedroom in her apartment.
This is my bed. My closet. My door. Sarah Dean. And my desk.
Okay, she's acting like this is the only part of her room.
And this is the only part of my bedroom.
I said room. You have
This is a room.
Yeah.
Is it not? I was right.
She got a kitchen. She has other places, but we're in her.
But I don't decorate, so this is like, yeah.
You will see mine's, my little box that they put me in later in the season, maybe. But we're back on boys. I actually
love relationships, college. That's what we're back on, not boys.
Yeah, I don't know why I said
Miss Thing.
What about Miss Thing? Hold on.
You said boys.
Because they're not even men. I can't even say men. I'm just kidding. You know what?
That's not what I was hinting at.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry guys, you're gonna get to know my laugh. It's really over the top.
And you're gonna get to know. You want to start talking about college in general, and then we'll go into relationships.
Yeah.
How's college been for you?
College was fun, and then it wasn't so fun.
I feel like college, like I went into it, and I was like, it was the greatest. The
first year was great. First year was great. Freshman year.
You had no responsibilities. Like, you messed up, but, like, it didn't affect you that much.
I had straight A's and B's. Like, it was great.
Same. But,
after that.
It's, like, life. It was so funny because it's, like, you're still, like, your first year of college, everybody's there to help you. Like, you have RAs to, like, literally, like, not even hold your hand, but like they're there for you. They're like,
and then we became the RAs,
and then it's like, oh wow, like we have to
juggle a job with school,
and it's like people depend on people depend on you. I've had grown ass people come and be like, I have a stomach ache. What do I do? And I'm like, I don't know, shit.
Take some medicine. I don't know.
I'm not your mother. No, literally, that's my favorite line. I'm not your mother. I don't know, but I don't know. College. 10 pieces of advice. I'm not gonna do 10. That's a big number. 5 pieces of advice you'd give to incoming college students.
Come in undeclared.
What?
Come in undeclared, unless you have something that's like, you want to be a doctor, so you have to do pre-med and all this and be along. If you don't know what in the heck you want to do with your life, do undeclared, because you don't know what you want to do. You're only 18 years old, so it gets most of the gen eds out of the way. So then when you do pick what you want to do, you're only focused on what you want to do, and you don't got to worry about the stupid gen ed classes, maybe 1 or 2, but like, you got those out of the way. Those are done. 2. Make all your biggest mistakes freshman, sophomore year, because junior year is when you have to start interns and looking at what you actually want to do with your life. 3, don't take anything too seriously. If you make mistakes, it's okay. This is a place to learn from them. 4, manage your money better. You don't need McDonald's every single night. You don't need to go to the diner down the street every single night. Get some ramen. I just got some ramen. Go to Aldi's. Cheap. Find a store in your town that is super, 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 super cheap, because you don't want to spend your money on food every single night. It gets expensive, and then you don't get money for booze. Then you don't get money for weed. And then it's like, you wish you had that money, but you pay for and that's my honest truth.
It's her turn.
And then number 5, have fun. Drink. Don't be so scared because they say 21 years old. Like, you can wait if you want, whatever. But, like, think about it. The rest of the world are all drinking at 18. So just drink and enjoy it, or else you're going to be that lonely kid in the back who has no friends because all you're worried about is your schoolwork. No, don't just care about your schoolwork. Think about fun, too, because college is the place to make friends and memories. So go out, have fun, drink. Don't drive. Drink. Smoke weed, eat the ramen you bought earlier with the money you didn't spend, and have a great time. Get a tattoo. Get 2. Get a piercing. Dye your hair.
Make your parents hate you.
Make your parents hate you. They'll love you in the end because that will help you figure out who you want to be.
Wow. Life advice from Shaisha.
And try things you've never tried before. But don't feel peer pressure. Not from me, not from anyone. But you should.
I had deja vu.
Do it.
I feel like we did this before.
Did what?
Like this whole thing. That's how you know you're supposed to be in the right place at the right time. Because I feel like we had this whole talk. I was like, wow, how did I know?
What's your advice?
No, literally, it's honestly going to be piggybacking off yours. First thing, don't go into college with anything planned. When I tell you,
it's not gonna happen.
It really won't. I planned on going in, being a straight A student, going into criminology, finding the love of my life, and getting married.
Wait, can I say story time?
What?
Story time. I went into college thinking I was gonna have a plan, right? And I met this lady over the summer. And I went into college with a plan. I was like, I don't want to like hang around people I already know. So I met her once over the summer, and she was like, "Hi, Nikki," and I was like, "No." Anyone else?
No, she literally okay, so we met at a bonfire, and she introduced herself as Nikki, because back home,
my nickname is
Nikki. Like, they don't call her Shaisha, they call her Nikki for Nicole, but it doesn't matter. So we're all vibing. This guy introduced us. They're like, oh, you're going to the same school, whatever. We are all like bonfire, kumbaya, whatever.
Mutual friends.
Yeah, it was all mutual friends. Like, we did not know of each other. This is destiny, because we happen to live in the same dorm building. Same exact one. There's 3, I'm going to count Centennial.
4, if you count Centennial, because I'm a VPA major, so.
Yeah, no.
VPAs were always there. Litchfield
wasn't open at the time. Yeah, so we had 3 freshman buildings that we each could have been placed anywhere.
I was originally going for Fairfield, and then last minute I changed to Newberry.
It doesn't matter how you got there.
We got there.
So at the time, I met this other girl during orientation, but that's gonna be another story time. It was funny. So I was cool with her, which was her roommate. So first dorm meeting, I was sitting with her, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, that's my roommate." I was like, "Oh, it's Nikki." She was like, "My name's not Nikki."
I was so big. I was like, "Don't talk to me. I have a plan. I don't want
to
like, talk to anyone. I know I want to meet new people."
Whatever. So I left her alone. But the girl I was friends with, which is now like, and that's a whole nother story time. We'll talk about dorm life after this. Was about like really close to me, so I'd be in her room all the time, and then we all just had this mutual dislike for this one child. And then from then on, 3 years later, we're S&M. That sounds so bad. Isn't that like sex, like S&M? Isn't that like
BDSM?
This is why I hang out with her. I feel like we have half.
Not that I am into that or anything, but we all took BDSM test freshman year. We gotta make this quick.
And I'm a vanilla, but we're just opposites, so keep that in mind. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so first one, don't go in with a plan at all. Just don't, like, whatever you plan on, life is gonna take its course. I'm single. I'm not even a criminology major anymore.
You were a criminology.
Now I'm paralegals. Yeah.
I was a theater major. Now I'm an audio production major.
Yeah, so life is gonna take its course, and it's okay. 2, do not stress everything. I don't study.
I don't study.
And that's okay.
That's
if you're
not
not,
okay.
It's not okay. I'm not saying don't
Not
study.
for my major, at least.
Not for mine either. I write papers and all that. I write a lot of papers.
I need to learn how to play the piano.
But, like, honestly, do not stress over every little test. And if you're not, like, I made it this far. I'm a junior. And I'm an RA, so I must be doing something right. I'm not saying not to study, but, like, every little thing is okay. It is okay. If you can't study, great. If you're hungover, that's fine too. Like,
Great.
like, just don't stress the small stuff. And
Don't.
that's another thing. Don't get caught up in the drama. You live with these people. They're going to be there 24/7. It's not like high school where it's like you can go home.
They can act like it's high school. But
Yeah, they will. Trust me, they will. But just, you don't have to be friends with everybody, and learn to cut people off. Freshman year, you're going to have this big group, 10, 15 kids. You're all going to be like, oh yeah, we go everywhere. It's us two out of the group. I don't even know where a lot of them transferred. Like, we're friends with everybody, but you're always going to have to have that, like, small group of friends. And even outside of that group, we each have our own little small group of friends to keep us sane, because it's like you live with these people now. And if you can't tolerate those people you hang around, you're gonna, like, you're not gonna have your support system. If you, like, curse them out all the time, it's gonna be unhealthy relationships. So get people you mesh with and forget about the petty drama. If they're causing petty drama in your life, learn to cut them off. It is okay. It's okay. I was on 3. 4. What's my 4th advice?
4th and 5th.
Yeah. My 4th piece of advice is make all your mistakes, like Shai said. This is the time, especially your freshman and sophomore year, you're by yourself. This is the time to just fuck up. Excuse my language, but this is your time to make all the mistakes, because you are still at a young age where you can bounce back. Junior and senior year, you're starting, like, real life, so I'm not gonna say, like, make your mistakes, but even then, like, you will bounce back. You are young, and just don't really, like, try to be perfect, or don't be perfect at all, because you don't know who you are. And the person you came in freshman year, I promise you, is not the person you're gonna leave out senior year at all. And then my 5th piece of advice: be broke.
I was telling him to save money.
I know she said save money, but be broke. Because this is the brokest you'll ever be in your life.
Don't be broke.
But
realize this is the brokest you're going to
be in your life. So don't, like, if you have 66 cents in your account, it's not the end of the world. Because
if you have negative $25 in the bank account,
we'll fix it. I've lost $2,000 once. I got it back. If you need money tips, I'm your girl. And she saw me. Like, I cried at first.
I gave her $2,000. Then she fixed it. Then she gave me my $2,000 back. So it was all good. It was
friends
great.
Back to... But no,
I'm not saying we're rich and we got $2,000 back.
No. Refund check financially. That's what I was stressing it.
Yeah.
But just honestly, this is the brokest you'll ever be. So if you're too busy, like, worried about saving money, yes, save your money. But if you're too busy about, like, too worried about, like, oh my God, I only have, like, 50 cents here.
You're
like,
not going to have fun.
Yeah, you're going to.
And that's why you should listen to my last 2 advices more than any of hers, because literally just have fun. Drink, smoke weed,
make your mistakes,
and give no whatsoever.
She said, no, literally, just, yeah. Because think about it like this. This is the brokest you'll ever be ever in your life. Enjoy it. Learn to be humble. This is how you're going to learn how to survive. When you're broke, I'm telling you, a thing of ramen can last you
A long
long
time.
time. You realize you can survive on bread and ramen. You eat Ritz and Nutella and other stuff. Like, you will be great. You will be okay. You will be okay.
A new episode of Riddle Me This. I can't wait.
But no, literally, you will be okay. Roommates.
Don't have them.
We are fortunate enough to have
Had 1 year.
Yeah,
roommates.
had 1 year of direct roommates. I'm not gonna say roommates because I had sweet mates, but we are both.
I had 1 year of roommates.
Yeah.
/ everything. I lived by myself the next 2 years.
Yeah, we are fortunate enough to, and I get to be an RA next year because
Yeah, but it's gonna die. So we'll just wrap this video up quickly because what else do we have to say?
I'm going with roommates.
My roommate had her bloody underwear on my bedroom pillow, so that's the worst thing that could possibly happen, I think.
And she's still okay.
I'm still fine. I'm living. I just can't live with girls.
Yeah, no, I realize that too. Like, know yourself. Because, and don't lie on those roommates, because I said I was a neat person, and I meant it, and my roommate also said she was a neat person, but she smelled like puppy kisses. When I say puppy kisses, it's the place she worked at, but she worked with dogs, and she smelled like
Dogs.
all day, every day. Like, literally, I couldn't. What is wrong with her? But yeah, no, know yourself, and be honest. Have open communication with your roommates. If they stink, tell them. Because I think that's really fake, to be honest. I told my roommate, and she never came back. But
My roommate, I don't think she stank. She just had her bloody underwear on my pillow, and I definitely told her about herself.
we're really mean people.
I'm not mean.
No, but like literally, talk to your RAs about that because roommates, like I get we all have problems, but like come in sanitary. You're living with somebody else, and your mother's not there to pick up after yourself, like pick up after you. So that's where you learn how to do it. Females, don't change your stuff in the room. When you have to shit, like when you have public bathrooms, you have that one bedroom. Do not keep, what do you call them? I don't want to just say
tampons and pads.
Yeah, what do you call it? There's like don't keep feminine products, especially use feminine products.
She's so scared of using the word feminine products.
In the trash can where you all have to sleep and breathe.
Crop.
What? Okay, anything you said? Are you here?
I never wear a bra.
I know, I just saw your nipples. I was like, what are you fixing? But yeah, no, roommates are another thing. Have a code. If you are having a guest, I walked in.
Scrunchie on the door.
Not even. Get your roommate's number. Hey, how about that?
Please talk to them in advance. Don't be like, be like, I'm having this guy over 2 days in advance, 1 day, like, have a system that works for you guys. But then on top of it, have this in case they forget.
Yeah.
And then you put that on the door, and then they're like, oh, duh, they have this person over. Okay, I knew that. Yeah. Instead of being like, oh, really? They got this person over again? When can I ever go in my room? At least they know.
And that's what I'm saying. Do not be that roommate that always got somebody in their bedroom. Like,
it's my room too. Let me live in it. Sometimes.
Yeah, and it's uncomfortable. Like, I get it. Oh, yeah, but they're in my space and not really bothering you. But remember, that person has to change in that room. That person has to, like, do homework and stuff. And if you're always, even with friends, if you're always, like, the type to have parties and stuff, alternate rooms. They have a room, too. And if they don't live on campus, go to their house. And if they still have a problem with that, then
get an Airbnb.
Look at, we are commercials.
Really are.
But no, seriously, do not be that one person that has to have like.
So all in all, though, college, it's gonna be different from everyone. We're still learning, but have fun, make mistakes, and
be annoying.
Be yourself. Learn who yourself is. This is the time to figure out who you are before life begins. So just do that.
And get to know your RAs because they're cool people.
They are cool people. They help you out.
No, like literally. But I think that's it for college. We'll talk about college and relationships. Like I said, we're still going through the motions, so we don't know anything or anything. And like Shai said, it's gonna be different for everybody.
420.
So this is not gonna be the end of college stuff. We're gonna have a lot of story times. If you want to hear a story time about anything, just let us know.
Probably do a video just on Tinder.
Yep. Stay tuned for that. If you have any questions or want to know anything about college, especially coming in, we're RAs, so we've seen it all. I don't think we've seen it all, because I feel like I always say that, like, something big will happen and you'll be like, okay, I've seen it all, and then something else will top it the next year. So,
yeah.
Oh, dang.
Bye.